Up looking legs. So these hook together. So this part's pretty easy. These kind of hook together, and you open up those feet, and then this whole piece spins. And all right, I think we're there. But I do like him a lot. He's a fun little figure. All right, let's go back. Hello! Today on the channel we're going to be unboxing BRAWN! This is a Transformers the movie, Transformers Studio Series 86 figure from HASBRO, Takara Tomy. Oh man, I love these G1 Transformers, so super happy to get this one. I've had it on the shelf for quite a while, need to get it unboxed. I've been unboxing all of these G1 little bots lately, so I did Beachcomber and Gears recently, and yeah, gotta get BRAWN open too, right? So there he is, looking pretty sweet. There's the front of the box. There's the back. And then from the side, it's pretty cool looking. And there's another picture of BRAWN, also cool looking. Let's get that glare off, there we go. And the top is your Transformers the movie logo there, very cool. From 1986. And there is your legalese. I believe the barcode is on the back. Yeah, we saw that already. But yeah, there's some more legalese. All right, let's set it here. Pull the camera back, get a little closer look at everything, then we'll get it completely unboxed. There's your Transformers the movie logo again. Takara Tomy, Generations. And of course the Transformers down the side. And there he is, BRAWN. I pre-ordered this from Hasbro Pulse, so thankfully nobody but me, well, unless somebody in the shipping at Hasbro decided they wanted to touch it or something, but thankfully it's mostly been me I'm trying to move the head now, but I can't even get it to move. Oh, interesting. Yeah, we'll see. It's kind of stuck down. But anyway, yeah, there's BRAWN. Very cool. And then there's our Studio Series 86. This is number 22 in the Studio Series 86 figures. Very cool. The back. Of course, it talks about what the Studio Series is. Big screen inspired, scale, tail, and backdrop. And there's that Transformers movie again, BRAWN, and then there is that's not really, it's more just a Decepticon shuttle ambush. So, 23 steps to get BRAWN from this to this. And I do like that they've been coloring in these windows on these blue instead of having the translucent plastic there, because you always see all the stuff on the inside. So I kind of like that it's just cartoon looking blue on the windows now. And it comes with that backdrop. And there's kind of the bottom legalese. And we'll go ahead and pull in tight to that barcode, just in case you need it for anything. Alright, let's set it here. Well, I can't even remember now. You can't even cut it from the bottom. It's been a while since I've done a Studio Series 86 figure. Gotta do it from the top. Alright, gonna grab my X-Acto knife so I can cut that piece of tape. While I'm doing that, just want to say if you're enjoying this video, if you give it a like. If you enjoy action figure unboxing, toy hunts, shelf tours, and you have yet to subscribe to Hey What That On My Shelf, go ahead and subscribe and you'll get that all in your feed. Also, a fun comment is greatly appreciated. With that said, let's get BRAWN out the box. Alright. Here he comes. Anything else? Oh yeah, so this says the backdrop. Can't get it out. There we go. Oh, and the instructions. Definitely need the instructions. Don't need this white piece of paper, but I'm definitely gonna need these instructions. Bow show. Alright, that's the backdrop here. Whoa, his blaster just kind of plopped right out. There it is. On the space shuttle. There's where Megatron and his baddies blasted in and took over the shuttle. And BRAWN and Prowl and Ironhide and others were destroyed. Oh, and Ratchet. So, alright. Let's see. Let's get something back on the camera, huh? So the blaster I have no idea where. Oh, okay. I think it was just sitting down inside of this and it just popped out. That makes sense. Usually they kind of put a tie around that or something. Okay. Alright, plastic ties. Let's cut those. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. BRAWN is released. And he's got a bunch of his back end and the back here. There we go. He is now super released. Very good. Let's get this plastic out of here. These little ties out of here. There we go. Alright, there's BRAWN. Oh, he's looking great. Fantastic. I love it. Alright, can you move the head? See, I'm not seeing any head articulation whatsoever, which is odd. You would think you could at least... Oh, there we go. It was just so tight. Like, I've never had a Transformer's head so tight. Definitely not a ball joint. Definitely just on a peg, so you could swivel it. But, yeah, I was hoping you could at least swivel it, because that would have been weird. Yeah, just super tight. He's good. Cool. Yeah. He looks great. I like that they've been doing better, making him look better on the back, because for a while there, these Transformers coming out, and you look at them from the back, and they just look awful. They have come a long ways, and they look way better. I love it. Alright, let's do some articulation, and then we will transform him probably off camera, and if it's easy to transform, then I'll do it on camera, but if it takes a while and it's fumbling around, probably won't. But the last two little guys I've been able to transform on camera, so we'll see. Let's do this articulation first. So the head is just on a peg, as we saw, so it's just for rocking right and left. The arm is on a ball joint. You can see the ball joint right in there, so you can get that wherever you want. Usually it's a, you got a rocker and a peg, or a pin. Usually it's a pin and then a rocker, but this is a straight ball joint, which is really nice because you can get it anywhere. And then the elbow is a pin. You can see that metal pin in there. Very nice. The hand, okay, I think it's this silver paint that's just really sticky. There's a pin right here. Whoa, how about on camera? Sorry about that. There's a pin right up in there, so it allows the hand. This is actually for more transforming than anything, but if you had to move the hand a little bit, you could. What else? What else? Doesn't really have any waist cuts or anything. I don't think. Oh no, he does. Okay, everything's just really tight. This is like the tightest Transformer I've ever got. So he does have a peg right in there, so you can swivel this right and left. His leg, you can see the. This is how they usually do the arms. So it's a swivel. You got a peg that allows it to go up and down, and then you got a pin going in that allows it to swivel. So that's usually how they do the arms. They opted for a ball joint for the arm. Interesting. Alright, so the kick out is way out. It could be a cheerleader. Way forward, of course. It goes all the way up until it hits there. And then going back, you do have quite a bit of a backpack here. It's not the worst backpack, but there is a backpack. So it hits that, but if you move the backpack back, you could kind of push it. And I feel like this little piece should have been able to... It just kind of hangs down. I wish that it could have folded all the way in. Ah, that would have been nice, but you have to kind of leave it hanging down. Oh well, but that just kind of hinders the back kick. The knee kind of hinders that as well. It is just a, you can see the peg, or the pin right there. And there is kind of a thigh cut. There's just a peg right there, so you can swivel that. It's pretty good. And the foot, he does have, let's see, he's got, right here is a big old pin, so you got your swivel that way. And it's usually a front and back swivel too. Huh. It's not really a front and back swivel on this. You're just going to have to kind of fold the foot down, I guess, to make it, because this is probably for transformation, the way this kind of clamps on. But I'm guessing if you wanted it to be a little bit, have his foot up a little bit, you just kind of pull this down, I guess. Usually it has front and back and right and left, but this one just says right and left. That's interesting. Alright, he is pretty cool looking though, man. I would say just the foot not going front and back, and then this whole thing hindering the leg movements from the kickback and the knee back are probably the only gripes, but they're not, it's not that huge of a gripe. But man, if that could have transformed up inside of this, you would have taken care of most of this back kick issue. But that's okay. It is what it is. He's looking pretty cool. Alright, so let's set him here, and let me get a better, closer look at him right here. So So that's everything you get in the box of this Studio 86 Brawn. I'm going to cut right now to, oh, there's a tie back there. Let's get that out of the way. But I'm going to cut to another video that I'm going to do after this one of him being transformed. So let's see him in his alt mode. And if the alt mode's easy to do, then I will do it on camera. And yeah, you'll see it there. So let's see how hard this Brawn is to transform. All right, cutting to the next scene. All right, here is Brawn in his vehicle mode, his alt mode. It's pretty cool. It did take me a little longer to transform than it did the, say, Brawn, jeez. Gears and Beachcomber. Those were really easy. This one took a little bit more. I'll try to transform him back into a robot on camera, but I don't know. We'll see if it works out. But I'll try. I'm going to bring the camera up just a little bit so you can kind of see at a different angle. But you can kind of see the top now and the little tire. So there's really nowhere. Usually you can plug these guns, these blasters in somewhere. So there's nowhere except for up here. There is a hole where the tire is. So you can do that. So I do kind of like to hide hid the hole on this and put it inside of that tire, which is kind of cool. I like it a lot. Like I said, I love that these windows are blue. I wish these were more uniform right here. There's this weird overhang on both sides, but a lot of these Transformers do that. They have a split in the window section. Otherwise, he looks really good from the front. Like, looks really good from the back. The only thing I don't really like is this. It's just kind of hollowed out where the door should be. Looks kind of funky. And then the wheels, I'm glad they're the same. Both wheels are the same, but I do hate the ones that clip into the wheel. They just look really cheap. I wish there was like some kind of a cover over the top of it. It's like that looks more like a hubcap than anything. But a couple little things that are not the end of the world, but definitely stuff I would like to upgrade on him would be get some kind of tire wheel covers there. I don't know if there's any way to fill this in. But otherwise, it looks pretty good. Maybe a little paint down here where these are supposed to be like other headlamps. I don't know. But it's pretty cool. He's fun. He's a fun little G1 Transformer. So, okay. Let me try to transform him back into a robot, if I can remember what the heck to do. So, this part comes off here and kind of, oh no. What is that? Not going well. Oh, okay. Oh, that's weird. It's like a little filler piece that I somehow pulled out. Oh, that's weird. Okay, well that should be easy to put back in. At least I didn't break anything. It's nice that they're using filler pieces on these instead of leaving them hollow. Okay. Alright, so that's better. So these are the legs. Pop this out. This little piece is just on a pin right there. We can kind of flip it back this way. It had me put his head backwards, so we can put it right side. Flip that back up. And then this piece comes all the way down. These are his hands tucked in here. He's looking all kind of messed up at the moment. But these arms actually fold back out once I get them unclipped, I think. Yeah, they're like clipped in there. There we go. So then now these arms will fold back. I guess I got to keep this part down. And these arms, you can see where the windows go inside. And then we can flip this up, and then these actually spin up for the arms there. Hands go back out. I think we've got the arms completed. Something like that. There we go. There. Now we've got the arms completely completed. Now let's figure out these messed up looking legs. So these hook together. So this part's pretty easy. These kind of hook together. Then you open up those feet. And then this whole piece spins. And I think we're there. Except for kind of pushing this up. Okay, so he's back. Very good. It's not the hardest thing in the world, but definitely not the easiest one to do. But I do like him a lot. He's a fun little figure. Alright, let's go back to the main video for some posing. Alright, we're back. I hope you enjoyed seeing Brawn in his alt mode, his vehicle mode. But we're going to go ahead and wipe away this accessory for now. Put Brawn back here, and we're going to throw some other figures for scale. We've got Gears, the little guy, and we've got, let's get a focus now. Beachcomber. I almost called him Beachhead. That's a G.I. Joe there. Beachcomber with Paradise Parakeet on his shoulder. And let's get everybody over because I got Optimus Prime here too. That's the Kingdom Optimus. There he is. Alright, little guys. The only other little guy I could have brought over is Bumblebee, and I forgot to grab him, but I think this fills out the squad quite nice. Alright. That's looking pretty good. Alright, there is Brawn. Stay tuned for some posing. Thanks so much for watching. Okay, I wanted to throw this in here real quick before we go to the posing, but I did find out while I was trying to transform him, this piece that I thought was stuck down and was hindering the movements, actually, instead of folding this way in, it does fold all the way this way. So there, you get a lot more back movement, and it looks way better than hanging down. So, just wanted to throw that in, that is, this actually comes way up too, so he can actually bend his knee without any issues. So I wanted to throw that in after I found that out. So, alright, let's continue on to the posing.